Welcome back to World of Rockhounds. I'm Kyle. Today we're going to be doing a fun experiment with magnets and rocks, and we're going to see what happens. This is a fun experiment that anyone can do at home. It's just 4 simple ingredients, and they are magnets, styrofoam, a plastic container, water, and whatever rocks you have laying around. Throughout the video, I want you guys to take note of what you think is going to happen between the rocks and the magnet. There's going to be 4 different options that I want you guys to choose from, and then let me know in the comment section down below how many you got right and how many you got wrong, and if you were surprised. Like I said, there are 4 different options you can choose from, and they are: the rock's going to get pulled by a magnet, the rock's going to get pushed by a magnet, the rock's going to get pushed and pulled by a magnet, or nothing at all. Now let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty, so I got some pieces of styrofoam here off to the side, and we're going to be playing with magnets, like I said. And what's going to happen is, since some of these rocks are too big to actually put on this piece of styrofoam without it like flipping over, I'm going to put the magnet on the styrofoam and put the rock next to it. And if there's any kind of mineral in the rock that is going to be attracted to the magnet, it will cause the magnet to float towards the rock. This really helps. I mean, you can probably do it with string too, and just like dangle a string on a magnet like next to a rock, and it might swing towards the rock. But this is also super helpful because there's no resistance when the styrofoam is on the water, so it really helps show if there's anything in the rock itself. Now, for a test here, I'm gonna put my ring and stop moving here. I don't have any fans going whatsoever. I got a magnet for this one on the end of a screwdriver. Let's go ahead and see if this will be attracted to the magnet. Now there should be a gold ring, so there shouldn't be any kind of attraction. But what the hell? Now, theoretically, there shouldn't have been an attraction. But maybe there's some kind of impurities in the gold. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's moving. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, so let's test the styrofoam to see if it is... I don't expect it to be attracted to. Okay. Okay, it's not being attracted to the magnet, which is good. So, now we know my ring probably has impurities in it. That's fine though. No big deal. Let's go ahead and test a couple rocks here. Now, this garnet should be pretty small, enough to float on this piece of styrofoam. Just like that. Oh, that was pretty strong, actually. So yeah, that's a garnet. That was pretty well attracted to the magnet. So let's see what else got. I got some bismuth crystal. Okay. Let's get a little bit bigger piece of styrofoam here. It's kind of moving that way, so let's do it from this direction here. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that at all. It's actually rejecting the magnet. Huh. Well, that's actually kind of cool at the same time. Oh, I actually touched it on that one. So that's really cool that that is actually being pushed by the magnet rather than being attracted to the magnet. So I did not know that was going to happen. So this rock, I don't know what it is. I actually found it here in Corvallis in a gravel parking lot, and I know it's actually a natural rock. It's not like slag or anything. So yeah, I didn't get close with that one. That one just, oh yeah, that's magnetic. Let's try some Moonstone. Not sure where this stuff comes from. This could come from anywhere, but you see a blue flash in there. Bingo. It kind of looks like it is getting pulled a little. Not a lot. That's interesting though. Like, what mineral is in there that would cause it to do that? If any of you guys know, please leave a comment down in the sections below. Yeah, it's getting pulled by the magnet a little bit. Very, very faintly, but it is. That's cool. All right, and we got some Bumblebee Jasper here. Oh, that's got a good pull to it. No, yeah. That one's got a good pull to it. Got some malachite. Tumbled piece. Oh, okay. So this might be one of those pieces I might have to have the magnet on. Yep. Maybe if we just orient it that way. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, nope. We're gonna have to put the magnet on styrofoam itself because malachite's too heavy. Good enough. I got malachite in hand. Yep. That also has, if I remember right, they actually use malachite in Africa to grind down and actually extract copper out of it. So that's probably the mineral that's in here that's causing it to be attracted to the magnet. Again, I'm not a geologist, so I'm just guessing here. I just watched a couple videos on YouTube where they did that, and I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, so that one's attracted. So we got a sea maggot here. This one came from Whistler Springs here in Oregon. Not really. It's not really doing anything for this one. I'm about as close as I can get to it, and it's not being pulled to the rock at all. Not magnetic. Interesting. Got a Hematite Shard. Has a pull. Get this away from the... Come on. So yeah, this one has an attraction. We have next here is a piece of Labradorite. Tumbled piece. And that's interesting because the Moonstone and Labradorite are kind of in the same family. They're both feldspars. Okay, so there is an attraction there. It's just incredibly, incredibly slight. I wonder if I can just do this here. I like having the rock on the styrofoam better. Makes it easier for using the magnet on the end of this little stick here. It's actually a screwdriver, but still. See, now I'm getting more results with the magnet on the stick than I do the magnet on the styrofoam. It's very interesting. Huh. So if it does it with like that, with has a better attraction with the magnet on the screwdriver here, let's double check the piece of agate that came from Whistler Springs. Okay, we should get a different result hopefully this time. Very carefully. Okay. It's being pushed instead of pulled, which that's what the bismuth did too. Let's see here. So right here we have a petrified pine cone. These are from Morocco. I did actually a cutting and polishing video on these ones, if you guys remember. It's also being pushed away. Let's go ahead and go from this side here. And it's getting pushed. Sorry, I meant this to be a very quick couple-minute video, but this is too much fun. And it's just making me want to know more why this is happening. So, this is being pushed away. I got here is a fire agate. Not fully polished yet. Whoa. That was cool. That one actually has a lot of traction to it. Nice. Whee! Cool. Next, we have a Thunderig core. I need a big one here. It gets pulled. Come on. It doesn't help. The styrofoam's like touching the side of the... Unless there's just a deposit on the other side of the... Here, let's get unstuck from the side here. Try again. What? Hold up. What? Are you serious? Okay, so this side is... what? Hold on. Let me flip this around. Okay, so this side is being pulled, this side is being pushed, which means there is a positive and a negative. Okay, this is the side that is being pulled. Now let's go ahead and stop it right here. Because if this side is being pulled, that means the other side is being pushed. That's so cool. Yeah, that's what's happening. One side gets pulled, one side gets pushed. So, which means there is a positive and a negative side. Or North Pole, South Pole. Sorry. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of thrown off now. I was not expecting that. Okay, so this here is a carnelian limb cast out of Sweet Home. Oh, don't play me like that. It's getting pushed. Okay, let's try this other side. Maybe it does the same thing as the other one did. See, I couldn't tell that time if it was just being pulled or if it was just still on the same course from the last time. Let's go ahead and stabilize it again. I want to make sure I get this right in this one, because that last one really threw me off. It's being pulled, and the other side was pushing it. Okay, this side's pulling, or I'm sorry, pushing. Here is my uneducated guess on what is causing this. At least for this one and the Thunderite core, quartz is typically used in electronics, clocks and stuff like that. I'm wondering if at some point these were somehow charged, maybe during an electrical storm, and then somehow they're still keeping the energy inside them. I don't know. I'm guessing here. Or it's just the mineral makeup of the stone that's causing this to happen. But it's just incredibly interesting that a couple of these have went from just either being pulled or pushed to one side will pull and then one side will push. I was not expecting that. Here's a piece of obsidian. This is just a silver sheen obsidian. Nothing special. This came out of glass butte. Now it's because a good majority of the obsidian's makeup is either iron or magnetite. From my understanding, that's actually the magnetite is what gives the obsidian its black color. More mahogany and like the dark red obsidians, they have more iron in them. And here is a piece of what's called fire obsidian, which has a single layer of fire here towards the top. Now the fire is just a concentrated magnetite layer. So that flash layer is caused by nanocrystallized magnetite. These are pretty thin layers. I think I covered that in a previous video. Like from the light on the other side, you cannot see that layer. It does not exist. That's how thin that layer is. That's pretty cool, huh? I bet you didn't know that obsidian would do that with the magnet. Alright, what else we got here? We got a piece of petrified wood. Alright, let's see what this one will do. It's being pulled. Let's go ahead and stop it. It's being pulled. Huh. The mystery deepens. Alright, so we got a few more pieces here. This video is going pretty long, and I do apologize for that, but I'm sorry, but this is pretty stinking cool, so... weird science. Alright. Got here a Smoky Quartz. This is actually one of my anhydros. There's actually a water bubble trapped in somewhere in there. I'm not going to try to find it in this video. This video is already long enough. Ooh. It's being pushed. Huh. Let's see if we can go from the other side here. Let's reset it. Alright, let's see what happens to the other side here. It's also pushing it. Very slightly, but it is. Huh, that's cool. Alright, so what we have here is a piece of petrified wood from Sweet Home. So I'm definitely not sure how this one's going to react, but we'll definitely figure out what's going to happen. So take a second to put your guess in, and then we'll try it out. It's being pulled. Would you look at that? Alright, let's come from the other side here. And it's being pulled from the other side as well. Huh, which look at that. That's cool. Let's try this little shell that came from Beverly Beach in Newport. Now, I already have a good guess on what's going to happen. So take a second to put your guess in. I will say that the beach over there is, there's a lot of, oh gosh, what's it called? There's a lot of iron and magnetite in the sand. So I have a theory that's going to be attracted to the magnet. But what do you guys think? Take your guess, because here we go. Would you look at that? That one actually has a pretty good pull. Go from the other side here. That's fine. Actually, that's a pretty strong pull. All right, so what I have here is a piece of small piece of quartz crystal cluster that came from them rock and crack around geodes. And I don't know what's going to happen with this one. So if you guys want to put your guess in on what's going to happen, go ahead and take your mental guess now. Here we go. Huh. It's being pushed. Who would have thunk? Yep, it's being pushed. This is why I like this experiment, because if you have the styrofoam, there's no resistance in the water, and that the smallest piece can either get pushed or pulled. And honestly, to be honest, I thought this piece wasn't going to do anything at all, because there's almost nothing there. Focus, please. Thank you. It's a small piece. All right, this is a piece of a Chronometer Fossil from Marrowsbone, Kentucky. Kurt from Rockhounds Adventures has sent this to me, I think, a couple months ago or so. So let's see if this does anything. It has a slight pull. Go from this side here. Yeah, it's got a pull to it. Cool. Okay, last one, I promise. This video is going on way longer than I was going to be honest. I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes, but this is too much fun. This is one of the agate nodules that Chris and I had found when we were out during our Lucky Strike digging. So let's see what will happen. At this point, I don't even know. Like, I don't want to say it's going to get pushed, but I guess we'll find out. Oh my gosh. It's getting pushed. Why does it do that? My uneducated guess is that it has something to do with electricity and the quartz. So if there are any educated scientists that watch this, please let us know, because I am very, very, very curious at this point. But yeah, that's cool. Even though the video is pretty long, you do have to admit that was pretty cool of kind of how things turned out. Let me know in the comment section down below of what you guys' guesses were on the rocks, and how many you guys got right and how many you guys got wrong, and if you were surprised. Now, I do want to say thank you to everyone that does watch these videos, and I definitely will appreciate it if you guys share this kind of content, to your social media and get the word out there, because this is a super fun experiment that anyone can do at home. It's cheap, and it's not just for adults, it's for kids too. And there's a lot of kids out there that are being homeschooled, and I'm sure they would like some more hands-on science experiments that they can easily do at home, and they can share what they learn with their teachers and their peers. So be sure to like the video, comment down below, and share this with your friends and family that like rocks and like science. And I'll see you guys next time. Rock on.